What is the biggest challenge, I guess, just after such a significant layoff, coming back to pitching?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's got its pluses and negatives. I've stayed on a semi-regular schedule. I mean, I've had 2 sim games in between against a lot of our regular guys in our lineup. I mean, as close to a regular season game as you could get is what my last 2 starts have been. So obviously it's a little bit different getting in a game scenario and your endurance, but I feel good with where I'm at, you know, and needing that time off too. You know, it's late in the year, we're middle of October, so how your body feels throughout the year, and that part of it is probably a little bit more of an advantage, getting to kind of get your legs back underneath you and get ready for tomorrow.
Alana, to that, fix your mic.
Alex, having not had an opportunity to pitch yet, because obviously you guys spoke behind that, just how excited are you to get out there and get back to live pitching against real hitters and to be a part of this atmosphere right now?
Yeah, I'm really excited. You know, it's getting to come here at Wrigley, much less for the NLCS games here. You know, we have a tough test these next 3 games. We're off to a good start in this series, but I'm really excited to finally have it be my turn and hopefully kind of throw well and pass the torch on to the next guy. So I'm very excited.
Next question, Bill, all right.
Alex, as you remember, there was a lot of talk, at least in the media, about what you would do in the postseason, whether Hunjin might take the rotation, whether you'd be in the bullpen. And at one point you said, "Well, I know, but I can't tell you guys." When did you actually know what was going to happen?
I knew for certain the day after my last start of the regular season, for certain.
Tyler.
Alex, you guys have a much stronger rotation, it seems like, than last year at this time, but also the bullpen has been great. Can you tell me a little bit about what's the most impressive thing to you about that collection of relievers and how much they've helped you guys as starters?
Yeah, I mean, obviously what our bullpen's done throughout the year and then into the playoffs now, I mean, it's been unbelievable so far, these 4 or 5 games that we've played. And so I think our staff and our front office has done a great job of laying out a game plan for those guys and what they think will give us the best chance to win. And then it just comes down to execution for the most part. And those guys, all they've done is execute so far. And so hopefully they'll keep it up here the rest of the series and the rest of the year.
What makes them so effective in your view?
I think everybody's gotten in pretty good positions so far in terms of matchups, and then obviously the effectiveness. I mean, we've got a lot of good arms, a lot of guys with a lot of really great stuff. But the name of the game at this point here is execution, and they've literally done nothing but execute what they're trying to do. I think that's been the biggest difference so far.
Bill, all right.
Yeah, absolutely. So after 2 wins, and the way the dramatic way the wins came about, any problem, any issues you think getting ahead of yourselves, or the voices in the clubhouse reminding you guys to, take it slow?
For sure. I mean, I think, I've been fortunate to go to the playoffs a lot so far in my career, and I think the biggest difference in kind of the vibe in our clubhouse throughout the entire year, when we won all those games and during the summer, and then the start we've got off to in the playoffs so far, the biggest difference in the clubhouse has been every day has literally been close to the same. We're kind of back to being the fun Dodgers now, the way we played so far, and that energy is back in our clubhouse. But in terms of how guys are preparing and their perspective and how they treat each game, I mean, it literally just feels like another game every day, except for that our focus is locked back in, and we feel like we're playing the kind of ball that we know how to play and playing to our potential. And so, it's really not a huge difference in feel between these games that we played in the playoffs and what we did during the regular season.